French sports minister argues up to 40,000 fans turned up to the Champions League final with no tickets or a fake one. Merseyside police, who were also on the ground in Paris in an advisory role, heavily dispute this. The number quoted is not specific to Liverpool fans, but all supporters. And here's why the number is exaggerated. So French police told CBS, on Saturday, around 95,000 fans arrived at the stadium or in its vicinity. So if 40,000 of those fans, by their logic, didn't have a valid ticket, then 55,000 did. Stade de France had a 75,000 capacity for the final. So that means 20,000 people with no tickets just didn't show up for the game, going by their numbers. Countless fans say the first security check scanned tickets to check their validity. If 40,000 had fake tickets or no tickets, they would have been turned away at this point. That means almost 1 in 2 people being sent away. So either French police have got overwhelmed, they stopped checking, or the vast majority had a valid ticket, and the notion of up to 40,000 fans without one is hugely exaggerated. Another striking thing about the French police numbers is they claim a few hundred locals from the Saint-Denis region made things worse. The reality is it was more like a few thousand, and mainly in non-club colours. Whole narrative is geared towards wrongly pinning the entire chaos on LFC. In a digital age where you expect specific numbers, scanning a legitimate ticket will clock each entry. That's why the attendance is so accurate and must be for safety. A rejected ticket should also be logged. Police say they can't provide specific number of scanned or fake tickets. Why not? The fact is, by the time the crowd became congested, the gates were locked and tear gas deployed. Thousands of fans were still nowhere near any ticket check. How can anybody determine an accurate number of counterfeit tickets? French police have changed their narrative repeatedly. First, fans were late. Next, 95,000 were in the vicinity. And how was that counted too, especially when the barriers weren't open at that section? Police refused to elaborate. Now up to 40,000 came without a valid ticket. So using French police numbers, roughly 1 in 4 fans with a genuine ticket didn't even attend, yet the stadium was full. So 20,000 got in without a valid ticket. It just doesn't add up. A transparent investigation is needed. French police have their take and general and inconsistent numbers, yet Merseyside police plus countless journalists and fans on the ground dispute this. That can all be found at Jacobs Ben on Twitter if you want to go have a read of it for yourself. Again, Chris, like you said earlier on, every account has been shown to be false from the authorities in France.
Yeah, and also, I think just logistically, those numbers would be impossible because they said that 1 in 2 fans get turned away. There wouldn't be enough time. There's literally not enough time for all of those fans to go in through that gate because it would have to be, I think it was like almost 8 a second or something like that. I think someone did a calculation earlier. It's madness, mate. It's utter madness how people think that this is, that anyone believes this information. I just can't get over it. I can't get over it, mate. It's madness. But and there was also fans there. I know one family who turned up at 3 or 4 hours early, still didn't get in. You know, didn't get into the ground because of this. People rocked up early for this specific reason, so they'd avoid the congestion. And
there's a lot of these people that go to these finals are seasoned traveling football fans. You know, they've done many away days and know what it takes and know what the restrictions are and know to allow for extra time. So yeah, it'll all be hopefully come out in the investigation. But